Okay, so I'm live right now, and this is a test run to see if this even works. And I'm just gonna wait because I don't have that many subs, and to see if one or two or three people come in, and so we can test to see if it works. So we can start doing lives and not just videos all the time, and I can have interaction with you guys. So I'm just gonna sit here for a second. I'm sorry if I swallow hard. I hate that. I hate watching somebody on a live and they're swallowing their coffee really hard. So if you're here, say something because I can't tell. And this is going to take some playing around. So let's just see if anybody is coming in. I think it says 0 views right now. So that's okay. I don't expect to have. I didn't put out a press release that I was going live, and I don't expect to have very many. So we'll see. It's a beautiful day here today. The sun's out. In case you come back and watch the video, and I've been lazy. I've still got a stinking cold and just trying to get over that. And I'm talking to myself, so that's fun. It's kind of funny, really. I would hope to see at least one person show up, just one. So I'm just going to have to wait and see. Just going to have to wait and see. So forgive my mess back there. We'll see. Good night, guys. Yes. I'm in my kitchen room, which is a kitchen and then my computer. And this was the best place for it. I've got a fairly good sized house, but I like it here. That way I'm just close to everything. So still no viewers. I'm going to give it a little bit yet. So I don't know if I can black out. I'm going to hit mute. I'll be right back. Just need one person to come in. Just one. Just one person. Just one person to come in. Testing, 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 testing. Please type a comment if you come in. My dog's back there walking around. Yeah. These are the glasses to see. So, nobody yet. It says I've been live 15 minutes, which, no way. No way. Just one person come in. Just give it some time. Okay, if nobody comes in, I'm just going to delete this because it's pointless to have. But I'm sick. Got one person. Who's here with me right now? I just was expecting one person. Stop that. Who's with me? You can type who's with me so I'm not talking to myself. I'm just trying to see if this works. Can you even hear me? So I'm glad that you stopped in. Maybe you don't want to say who you are. That's fine. I'm just trying to see if this live works. And I do see one person. And I didn't expect that one or two people. And they left. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to play around with this for a second. What does that do? Nothing? Okay. So we probably should do a scheduled one from now on. That way you guys might know there might be more than nobody show up, or one person that wants to not say their name. I mean, I totally get it. I mean, don't want to say anything, but I would like to know, those people that use StreamYard, how to like black out the screen when you're not on, when you want to get up and walk away. Not exactly sure how you do that. Share screen invite, new studio, da da da. Comments, banners. Okay. Create a banner. Let's see. Let's see if that works. I don't see a darn thing. Okay, so hello. Man, I suck at doing new things. Okay. I would think that I should see that. Show. There we go. Okay, I've got another person in here. I'm just running a test, guys. I've only had one other person in here. I don't expect to have very many. If you do see this and hear this, just type something in the comments, if I can find the comments. Again, I've lost it. Lost my comments. It's crazy. Okay. No, good God Almighty. Yep, this is my first time being live. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing, and I just wanted to see a comment, but I can't see that anymore because I clicked on something, and now, wait a minute. No, there's no comments. If you're still with me and you want to comment, okay, this is fun. This is fun. Oh well, I'm gonna vape if nobody's gonna come see me. Okay, so we're just gonna do this for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna kill it and set one up for later. Say, I don't know what time. Okay, well, I've had two people come in, and if you can hear me and see me, just type hi or whatever. Screw off. I don't care. I just want to make sure this is working, guys. I've been on for 21 minutes. I've had 3 people pop in, and nobody's saying anything, so My feelings are hurt. Just test, totally test. Just seeing if this StreamYard works. There's nothing really new going on today. It's just a beautiful day here. It's about 50 degrees. And they just left. Come on, people. I shall return. One person again. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Oh, good, good. Can you hear me okay? Let's see something. Okay, sweet. Thank you for stopping in. This is totally just a test run. I used to have an avatar just like that, which you have your eye, and we look almost identical in that picture. Yes, loud and clear. Does the volume sound good? Because this is in computer, mic, and camera. I wish they would make it to where other people could just chime in with voice. That would be awesome. Instead of having to type, I know typing sucks. Yeah, I'm sorry about the echo. I don't hear the echo. I don't have headphones. And is it better if I sit back a little bit? I might have some headphones. I'll have to check it out. I have to go on a egg hunt to try to find that. But you're the only one in here, by the way. What I need to do is get somebody that does this StreamYard come in and give me some pointers, because I am totally have no idea what I'm doing. How are you doing today, Sarah? Anything exciting going on? You are my first comment. I've had a couple of other people pop in, but they didn't say anything. Probably because I'm doing no content whatsoever. But yeah, you're my first comment. So the other people popped in and then took off because they probably thought I'm a wacko or something. Sitting here talking to myself for 25 minutes. But it's totally a test. I probably will delete it just for the fact that I didn't announce it. I know. I know. I did not keep up on that case. I heard about it, that a 14-year-old was a YouTube star, whatever, YouTube guy. And then I haven't heard how he died. I saw something about an accident. What? Accident? Really? I just don't understand how somebody's on YouTube and people aren't seeing that there was clearly a problem with him, something going on. Don't you agree? There were some kind of problems going on at home, and he was crying out for help. And I have no idea what the heck happened to him. But that is so sad. So strange. I mean, it's just strange. I just don't. I need to study on it. Did you hear how he died? So if somebody else is with us, please feel free to say hi. Hi, Jan. Jan, I've been waiting for you to come on. I knew that you would show up, and thank you so much. You're such an inspiration to me when I do my videos. You've always got good, positive things to say. I'm glad you came on. And Plummy Plummy, hello. So I'm not sure if I've lost one, but I've got two now. So Jan, Jan, what's going on? Isn't it late in your neck of the woods? Maybe 10 o'clock? Oh, there's Sarah. Sarah, I thought I lost you. I've lost somebody. This is cool. I'd rather talk to you guys and answer questions than do videos. I hate doing those stupid videos, but man, there's a lot of Trump. Trump, my joy. Did you see the massive? I did. That was awesome. I might offend people. I don't care because I'm not in it to not offend. I don't really care. Yes, I am a Trump supporter. So all the hate, all the hate I talk about. Oh my God, he has so much hate. So I'm good. You're still here. Wet and windy. Oh, are you guys getting some snow or rain? We've got that snowstorm. I don't know if you watched that little video, but oh my God, the flakes were like that big. You can see that. I don't know if you can see that or not. Big, big. And man, it was beautiful. And then the next day it started melting and now it's completely gone. Okay, so it's 10:26. Is that right? 8. No, yes, 10:26 p.m. and windy. Is it cold? I can handle cold, but I can't handle wind. I hate wind. Sarah, are you in the United States? Did anybody catch Mary Marlowe's video that she made late last night? That was pretty sad. Oh my God, that video didn't do the snow justice. I mean, those flakes were coming down so hard and they were crunchy, so you could actually hear them. But I stood outside for almost a minute video. I looked like a snow woman. Not a snowman, but a snow woman when I came in. I had snow all over me in a matter of a minute. But thank God it didn't last real long because we would have had a bunch of snow if it would have kept coming down that hard. In England, Sarah, I don't know if it was you I told. I think I told Jan. Jan, I was born in Banbury, England. I don't know if you know where that's at. Yes, Plummy. I can drive in snow. I can't drive in ice. But I shift my car down into second gear. It's automatic, and I just go super slow, like 20, maybe 20, 15 miles an hour. And then I don't seem to have any problem, but I have front wheel drive. Makes a difference. Still scary as hell, I know. So, yeah, that's where I was born. My dad was military, and he met my mom. She's an English woman. Met her over there. We lived there on and off for 9 years. And awesome. I'm not exactly sure where Kent is, but I've heard of it. But all my mother's relatives are English and live in England still. So I haven't got a chance to go back over there, but I went everywhere when I was there. Um, it's beautiful, and I miss the countryside. Very southeast. Yeah. Your hands, your hands are stuck on your stereo. Yes. Unless you have a fancy car like my mom and dad with a heated steering wheel. I'm not exactly sure where it is either. Um, but apparently there's an Air Force base somewhere around there, and that's where they had me in like an old nunnery house. I forgot what they called it. You're from Holland. Awesome. And my mom actually had a kind of a haunting when she had me. She said somebody actually pulled the sheet down because she said it was pitch dark in the room, and the sheet just come rolling down from her body, and she was like holding it as tight as she could. And she just felt like it was some kind of a ghost. And her and I both have all kinds of ghostly experiences. We'll talk about that sometime because that fascinates me, and it really fascinates me what's happened in my life as far as ghost encounters. Not too many people have those. So it's kind of cool. I can put your comments up. I didn't know if they just automatically popped up on the screen or if you physically put them up. I do too, Sarah. I am so down with the supernatural. I have had some amazing, amazing experiences. I watched like Ghost Adventures, and I watched his documentary, like his very first documentary of Zach Bagans, and I think he had one experience, and I've had like 10 or 12. I'm thinking that should have been me. I should have made that. I should have done that. I just wasn't smart enough to do it. Who wants to watch an old lady anyway? Walk around. But I've got some amazing stories. Have you had a ghost encounter of anything, Sarah? Play me, I've been to Holland when I was little. Oh, yes, it's over the top, totally. A lot of production. There's a lot of production that goes into the Ghost Adventures. It's all about Zach and his sexy body. Oh, that's freaky, Sarah. See, I'll tell you one little one that's kind of strange. I lived out in the middle of the country, in the middle of nowhere. I had my first child at 16, and my sister came to visit, and so she was sleeping. We lived in a trailer, and so one bedroom was on one end, and there's only two bedrooms. The other one was on the other end of the trailer, and so my sister was sleeping in my son's bedroom. Of course, he was a year old because I had him when I was 16. Um, yeah, I'd be worried too. But we were sitting, I was kind of not tucking her in, but I was talking to her. And all of a sudden, now remember, in the middle of nowhere, out in the middle of the country, on 80 acres, there was a burned out house behind us, directly in our backyard. Only had the fireplace left. It was just a temporary, his mom and dad owned the land. And we heard two little tiny girls laughing, giggling their heads off. And I'm like, what the heck? This is midnight. This is going on. Nobody lives around me within a mile. And we're out in the middle of the boonies. And she's freaking out. She's like, what the heck? And I'm like, my God, these two little girls must have died in that fire that burnt the house down behind us. That's just one of them. But you talk about freaked out. That was scary to physically hear them laughing. And they sounded like they were 2 or 3 years old. Yeah, Zach's got a huge ego, and it's going to get bigger. I look for him to be go into producing scary movies. Is why I kind of feel like he's headed in that direction. Did the guy say anything to you, Sarah? I know, right, Sarah? It was. It was really freaky. And I had other things happen at that place, but I also had other things happen at other places too that I lived. But yeah, little tiny girls giggling was freaky. But it wasn't like demonic at all. It wasn't. It was just like two little girls laughing at me and my sister. Sorry, I'm looking down, guys, because I'm reading your comments. And I like to address who said it and what you said. That way you guys know who I'm talking to. Jan, are you feeling okay other than the weather? Oh, yeah. Yep. Um, Weird story, real quick. My brother died last year, 2 days after the Watts case. And I wasn't even aware of the Watts case because I was at the hospital and I was worrying about what was going on with him, my brother. And after he passed, it was weird. But what I felt, he's never come to visit me, and I'm shocked. I think he's happy in heaven. Yeah, that's weird, Sarah. That died and he just hasn't left the house. That reminds me of not Insidious, but Annabelle or whatever those are. Those movies with that guy that sat in that old chair. That was so freaky. But anyway, my feeling for my brother was he would want me to come, and he wanted me to go to his grave. So 2 or 3 times a week, if I didn't go like a day, I felt like he was saying, "You need to come to my grave." So I kept going to his grave, me and my mom, like forever, for a long, long time. And then now, for the last 2 or 3 months, when I go to his grave, I no longer feel him there. So I feel like he's moved on. He's happy, and he's moved on. He had a hard life. He had a lot of. He had a bad life, really bad life. He was a good guy, but man, he had a bad life. He was an alcoholic, and there was a lot of bad things going on in his life. But he died of cancer, lung cancer, but it went up into his throat and to his brain. And he died peacefully. And I was there. I tried to close his eyes, but it's kind of weird because they didn't want to shut. He had beautiful blue eyes, and yeah, that was freaky. I thought that would haunt me, but it never did. And that's the first person that. Well, I had actually my brother's baby mama, if you want to say that. I hate saying that word, but she died in a fire, and she passed the kids out through a window, and she died passing them out. And for 2 nights in a row, she kept coming to me. I smelled smoke, like a burned out house smoke. And I was pretty young. I was in my early 30s, and I was like, I don't know how to deal with that. So I finally said, look, the kids are fine, but you need to leave me alone because I'm totally freaked out. And after I told her that, she never came back. I'm so sorry to hear that, Jan. That's so hard to, because that is your blood. And when somebody that close, your brother, your mom and dad, that close to you blood wise, when they pass on, a little part of you goes with them. So yeah, I understand. I never really had to. I mean, my grandparents lived in England, so when they passed, we weren't real close because they were so far away. My grandparent here, he was my step grandfather, so I wasn't close to him. So my brother was the closest person that I've ever had to deal with. And man, that was really freaking hard to deal with because a little part of you goes with them. But they're waiting for you on the other side when you go, when our day is done, and it's our time. Oh, sometimes when they don't visit Sarah, I think that they're totally at peace, and or maybe maybe I think they're at peace, but maybe they're afraid they might interrupt your life. But do you find feathers or smell flowers or see something that she liked though? Because she could be seeing you that way instead of physically making an appearance or a voice sound. Maybe she's leaving you little um, synchronicities. You know, I've smelled flowers. I used to clean houses for a short time, and I was down in the basement cleaning, and I got this real strong smell of carnations. And I asked the lady, I said, "Did somebody recently die?" And they were like, "No." And I thought, I think somebody might be getting ready to die because I'm smelling that. And that doesn't come from nowhere. Carnations, they do grow. You can plant them and they can grow, but it's not like they're not common around here unless you plant them. And there was no carnations anywhere. And my dogs are going to start barking. Hey, what are you barking at? There you go. So there's your sign. That was her acknowledging you that you were there. So she may just not want to bother your life, or she might think she might scare you. So just something like that, leaving a feather. That's awesome. Really awesome. What I find from my brother is my Facebook memories. He'll pop up and he'll say some of the silliest things that he said maybe 6 months before he died or a year before he died. And it's always positive, but it's always funny. And it's always like, wow. I mean, he is communicating with me through Facebook. It's so weird. I still think, Jan, that's probably a synchronicity, though, that you're seeing things she loved. And so that's her way of letting you know that she's around you without you actually feeling her presence. Just like my brother in the grave. I didn't feel his presence. I didn't feel his presence. I just felt that he was saying, "You need to come see me at the grave." Now, why? Because who knows? If you're religious, then you're not going to be in that grave. Some people think you're not. Some people think you stay there till Jesus comes back. I don't know. I think you exit your body and either stay around a while or you go on. Okay, Plummy. That's fine, honey. I've been on for 44 minutes. I'm probably getting ready to cut it. But it was a total test run, and I'm glad to see you guys show up. Makes me feel good. That was real nice of you to come in. And there's 5 people here now, so that's exciting. Next time, what I'll do is I'll schedule a live, which will give you a couple of hours to be ready instead of just throwing it out there, because I didn't really have any content, and not that a lot of creators do when they come on and do lives, but I just wanted to make sure people could hear me, see me, and I apologize for the mess back there. But I haven't been feeling real hot, so I guess it's getting late for you guys over. Well, not too late, but so what's your favorite things to talk about, guys? Is it paranormal? Is it astrology? Is it true crime? Do you guys have a favorite subject to talk about so I can maybe talk about that next time? Got 7 people in here, guys. I am boom, boom, boom. I'm killing it now. 7 people. That's a lot for no more than subscribers than I have. And I'm very happy for every single one of them. I love you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. I mean, who would ever think that anybody would want to listen to anything I've got to say to anything. Nothing special. You're interested in everything, Sarah. I'm trying to be a better person. So oh, that's great. Thank you. And that was my sole purpose, mostly because I started seeing these people bashing. I don't care how you feel about AD or Mary Marlowe or Ron Moxley. I see good in all of them, and I see bad in all of them. But I try to see all the good, and so the good's going to outweigh the bad. And if I have to go to bat for Braun. Braun I was gonna say he is a good guy. He's a humble guy. He got caught up in some stuff, and I don't even know what all it was, and I don't want to know. I know a little bit, but I don't know a lot. But he got ate alive, and I don't think it's fair that anybody would try to run anybody off of YouTube. And he might have said and done some things that were inappropriate, but my God, are we going to crucify everybody that says or does something wrong? I don't know. I just want to come from it from understanding and forgiveness and love. Mary Marlowe, has said some bad things in her time, and I think she's a good person deep down inside. Most hard-edged, rough people are uh, very soft on the inside. I don't know much about AD. I think he's kind of funny, but he's kind of arrogant, and I don't really watch his videos. He's on Patreon, and I'm not sorry, guys, but I'm not going to pay money to watch anybody on Patreon. That might offend some of you guys that are and do, but I'm not going to do it. I've got too many bills, and I just really don't have the spare money right now to pay. And I don't ask anybody to donate to me. I don't want donations, and I don't think don't think it's right. Uh, Maybe when you get 4,000 subscribers, you change your mind, but I just don't think it's right. I kind of like it the way it is, and I don't really want to get real big. Okay, so I just lost it. Hey guys, I lost my connection somehow. I'm not really sure how, and I'm not sure why. my face isn't on the stream, but I just wanted to come back and say thank you for joining my live if you're here right now. I'm going to give it just a few minutes. I'm not sure. Gonna just give it a few minutes and wait for people to come in. No. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna end this. Outside. Hi, baby. Okay. Read it.
I lost my connection somehow.